it's Elsie. I am back. And welcome back to Ten of Cups Tarot. Thanks for coming here. Thanks for clicking on this video. If you are brand new and you haven't been here before, thank you so much for clicking here and welcome. I really hope you'll decide to subscribe before you leave because we have such an amazing group of people here. And, you know, I think in the whole time that I've been on this channel, there has been 3 negative comments. Out of all of the comments you guys leave me, which is hundreds a day, 3 negative comments. So I'm telling you, this group is great. That's one thing. Number 1. Thing 2 is I'm sorry that I've been away. So I haven't been feeling very well. Combined with the holidays, that's been a little tough. It's been a little tough to get around. I had some upper respiratory things going on and I'm feeling better now. So for those of you who are wearing earbuds, I'm just going to give you a cough warning because I'm still a little bit short on breath and sometimes it comes out as a cough. Got my handy dandy pitcher of water and I've got my cup here. So I'm going to do my best to keep hydrated while I talk to you. So I just wanted to put up a really quick video just letting you know a couple of things, and that is, first of all, I can't even tell you guys, I can't even tell you how grateful I am for you all that kept track of me. I'm still sort of humbled and grateful and a little touched, you touched my heart. I had so many emails and comments and people who were just concerned about my health, and I am so grateful for you guys for sending me your love and your light and your good energy and the good juju, because I think it all helped. I really appreciate that. The next thing is for all the people that are here, you guys are amazing. You guys are really, truly amazing. You really are taking this community seriously. This is your community. And so I really so much appreciate when someone emails me because I've missed a comment that's been mean or missed a comment that was inappropriate. I apologize if that happens, but I've got all my filters on people and I really do my best to do that. But this is your community. So if you spot something before I spot it, please let me know and I'll take care of it immediately. The next thing is I'm here to ask you, well, okay, maybe asking you is a little bit of a stretch, but I'm here to let you know that it's not necessary that you make a New Year's resolution this year. Well, yeah, maybe I'm going to ask you not to. You guys, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. You don't need to. You are enough the way you are. You're perfect the way you are. That being said, what I do rather than New Year's resolution is I pick a word. And I've been doing it. This is going to be, 2020 is going to be my 3rd year picking a word. And when I picked a word, instead of making a resolution, all of a sudden things started to change in my life. And I really want that for you too. If you need to make a change or you've been wanting to make a change, I really hope that you'll take a moment to think about a word that is going to define your 2020. So that being said, in 2018, I decided I was going to pick a word and my word was courage. 2018 was the year that I broke away from my marriage. 2018 was the year that I took back my power, stood in my own 2 shoes and decided that I was going to ask for what I needed. And not only did it result in me getting out of a marriage I wasn't very happy in for the last 5 years, but it also resulted in so many other things I never, ever could have dreamed that I would have done without reminding myself that I'm courageous and that my word was courage and that I was going to live up to it. That was the year that I decided I was enough. And that because I was enough, that I was going to be able to live up to my courage. And that meant that I was going to ask for the things that I needed. I was going to tell people how I felt. Now, there's a difference between being courageous in that and being mean. So I decided that I was just going to speak up and tell people what I needed when I needed it. So, you know, we always have those friends. We all have them. Those friends who are, you know, always trying to make a comment on Facebook or mailing us or something and letting us know that, oh, I need to see you for coffee. We really need to, I really miss you. We really need to. And then it never happens. So I stopped listening to that. And I started saying, okay, this is the day that we're going to do it. I just need to let you know, though, if you cancel this time, that we're just not going to make a plan going into the future, because I have other people that really do want to meet with me, and other people I really love to learn from and talk with, but I put them off because I want to meet with you too. And if you decide that you're going to ditch me at the last second, then I can't do this with you anymore. Now, that being said, it works the other way, guys. I was the person also who would make the plan and then not show up. And that was really a lot of it due to my anxiety and depression. But not using that as an excuse, I decided to stop doing that to people. I decided to ask for what I needed and say, you know what? I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't have time in my day or my evening. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm trying to work. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to do everything that I can do, and I just don't have the time this month. Let's make a date for next month. So courage was the word for 2018. In 2019, my word was adventure. And I've lived the heck out of adventure this year, you guys. And that started with finding my own apartment, getting back, learning how to live on my own again. After 20 years of living with someone else and sort of being the CEO of my household and, you know, doing all the bills and the cooking and the organizing and the lunches and the meals and planning. And, you know, it was really odd for me to go from, you know, someone who is very much the Queen of Pentacles, had my fingers in all the pies, to someone who was sitting here looking around in the quiet. So I had to learn how to live with myself and had to learn how to enjoy the journey and the adventure while I was learning to live on my own. So this year I have lived the heck out of adventure. I have done so many things that I never thought that I would ever do in this life. I ran out of time this year to get all the things done, but that's okay. Because in 2020, my year 2020 is, my word is going to be passion. So I am going to get all those things in one space that I am so very passionate about, and I'm going to live the heck out of all those things. I've said this before, I don't know if you've heard it, but I am a photographer. I'm also a video blogger. You know that because I come here. And I'm also a philanthropist. I love to do charity work. So I'm going to combine all those things. I'm going to use my photography to promote philanthropy, and I'm going to put myself out there a little more in my photography world so I can help families have reasonably priced photography. I'm a person who really believes that photography pricing has gone through the roof, and for that reason, some families who cannot afford to get portraiture will come to me because I will find a way to make it, profitable, of course, for my business, but I will do whatever I can to help that person reach their goal of getting their memories. And I don't really care how I have to do that for them, but I'm going to live my passion that way. I'm going to combine my philanthropy and my photography. I'm going to come here and do a regular schedule to video blog for you guys and do my best to just to live my passion about how I want to be in this world. I really feel as though we should all be very responsible with the energy that we bring to a room. And that is also my passion. So I am not only passionate about being courageous and adventurous, I'm passionate about passion. So I'm really looking forward to 2020 and living all of my passions. I am doing that currently, and it's working out for me. So I am here to ask you not to make a New Year's resolution. Please don't put yourself in that situation. Please don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. You are perfect the way you are. You are enough. I am a hot mess. I am. But you know what? I embrace all my flaws, and in the ways that I am a hot mess, I embrace all those things. I am not perfect, and I will scream it from the rooftops that I'm not perfect. And the thing is allowing allowing that for myself to feel those feelings and not be perfect, allowed everyone around me to do it because I was no longer perfect and they realized it. They could then be imperfect around me. And you know what that did? That opened everyone to vulnerability and brought us all closer. So I'm really, really hoping that you will pick a word this year and not make a New Year's resolution. If you do pick a word, I would love to hear it. If you can please put it down in the comments. I want to hear your word. And if you can just write me a really short blurb about why you picked that word. I really, really, really am passionate passionate about answering your messages. And I'm going to be, you're going to be seeing your messages being answered over the next, few days until the end of the year and then beyond, because I'm kind of behind on it. But I really feel that when you take time for me to leave me a message and say the wonderful, amazing, uplifting, kind things that you say to me, that I need to give that back to you, because I am all about the boomerang, you guys. I'm all about whatever you throw it into the universe is going to come back to you tenfold. So you guys are important to me. I'm not here by myself. I'm here because you guys are here, because you want me to be here. So I appreciate you, and I want you to know that by reading each comment and giving you a heartfelt message of some kind. That being said, if you leave me, and I know you guys are passionate, but if you leave me a message that long, I don't have any time to go through that, 500 word message that you've given me. And I'm sure that it's very important, that all the information is very important. The fact of the matter is that I can only skip through it and then, give you sort of a synopsis of what I saw as I skipped through it. So if you were interested in leaving a message, please just try and keep it really quick and short and sweet if you can, because I really love to be able to read your messages and answer them. And if you leave me a really long message, all I can do is hit the heart button. I'm really glad you left the message. That's what that means. But I can't get through the whole message. So I think that's it. I am feeling so much better. So thank you for all your kind love and kind messages. I am going to now go away. You're going to see some videos coming out very soon. And within the next, we're the 26th. So up until the 31st, I'm going to be, your videos are coming out for your peek into 2020. And that's going to be for all signs. Your peek into 2020. I just want to let you know that I'm not a psychic. And I think some people, the terminology gets a little bit mixed up. I'm not a psychic. I can't make predictions for you. All I can do is connect to spirit and have spirit tell me the things that they tell me, and then help me interpret the cards in the messages that they would like to give to you. And that's in a general message, right? So I'm going to do my best to give you a peek into 2020 based on your sun sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're confused as to why I say Jupiter, it's because Venus is an energy that shouldn't be alone, right? Venus is love. Jupiter is the spouse. And so that's why I always do Venus and Jupiter, because I want to give you messages and information for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, Venus and Jupiter. So a couple. I learned that from one of the very best on YouTube, Sal, over at Eat, Pray, Love. So if you don't know Sal, you need to go see Sal. And he's taught me so much. And that's one of the things he's taught me. So, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter, you will get your peek into 2020 for your sign. And in terms of private readings, so right now on the table, I need to finish up private readings. By the way, thank you. Precious thank yous to those of you who have been waiting in the lineup for me to do your private readings. You gave me the time that I needed to heal. And I really can't tell you enough how grateful I am. I sent emails back to all of you and asked you if you wanted a refund. All of you said you would wait. I was willing to refund all of the money. So thank you so much for waiting for me. I'm so grateful that you did, because I love to do private readings. That being said, I have enough private readings that will now keep me busy until the 29th of December. If you would like, so right now at this moment, I'm not taking any requests for private readings up until December 29th. On December 30th, I will then again be able to take some private readings if you need a reading that is immediate. So there is pricing in the description below, and that is for immediate readings that you would need me to drop everything and give you a reading. Those cannot happen until the 30th, because right now I have so many on the plate, people that have been waiting and have already forwarded their funds. I'd like to take care of them first and foremost. So if you do need a private reading, I am happy to do that for you. But if you need a reading and you're already not in the lineup, if I haven't replied back to you, then I'm not going to be able to get to your reading until the 30th of December. If you have already heard from me and I've emailed you, you're going to see those trickle out in the next couple of days. Most of you will be getting them tomorrow, and then some on the following day. And then I should be caught up. But I am going to need a little bit of time to get organized, because this thing has blown up, as you guys see. It's blown up so quickly that I need to find some new organizational things in order to be able to continue to service you in the manner in which you need to be serviced. So that being said, private readings are going to be open on the 30th. Go ahead and email me. I will email you my process. Going into the new year, probably more into the middle of the new year, I will be available for Skype sessions if that's what you want. Pricing is down below for Skype sessions. I will tell you though that Skype is really not necessary when it comes to reading energy, because with your information and asking the questions that I do to Spirit, I can get as much information as I need for you for your reading, to be videoed and sent to you or given you a link. I think that's all I had for you today. I know that's a lot. It's 15 minutes worth of blah, blah. So please, at the end, really what I want you to get out of this is thank you. I'm grateful. I'm humbled. You're wonderful. Thank you so much for being who you are, because you're amazing and you uplifted me when I really, really needed you. And please, please do not make a New Year's resolution. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to you. Don't do it to your spouse or your significant other or your children or your family. And when you allow yourself, when you love yourself in the hot mess that you are, if you are a hot mess, because I'm a hot mess, if you allow your imperfections, that's going to allow everyone around you to be imperfect as well. And then we're all going to be able to bond because we're vulnerable. All right. That's all I got to say to you for now. You're going to start seeing those readings come through. I may not do them in the order of, Aries to Pisces. I may just mix up that order because I don't think it's fair that Pisces always has to wait till the end. So I'm going to mix those up for you, but you're going to see them coming out within the next few days. All right. I really am going now. I got to drink all this water. I got to drink all that water. Okay. Gonna go. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye.